Trendsetters.
It's 97 FM Radio City. You're listening to Sounds of Regular, coming through from the one and only Rey Macc, who's right here in studio with us. How you doing, Rey Macc? Welcome back to Radio City.
Thanks, man. Like, it's always good to be with family, man, because you guys have been pushing my music for a while.
Yes.
And I really appreciate that, man. Like every new record, you guys always have it.
Yes. and tell you what, this record you dropped, I received it a week earlier, and I'm like, man, this. I've not seen it anywhere, and I've not heard it anywhere. And I kept playing it, and one person said, "What real track is that?" For those asking, you will know the track we are talking about. It's a brand new track coming through from the one and only Rey Macc. How have you been to these brand new studios of ours?
Not yet, bro. This is actually the first time.
Yeah.
The first time I was actually here, the first and last,
Yeah.
was before COVID.
Before COVID, yes. So
it's been a long time.
It's been a while.
2 years almost.
Yes, it's been talking about COVID. How was your experience in your life before and after COVID? Do you have any teachings, any learnings you got?
Yeah, actually, I have some learnings, like mainly in relationships, life,
Yes.
and all that. Cause COVID really showed what people are really like.
Yes.
It really brought out the best and the worst in some people.
Did anything change in your life after COVID, after that period, after that 2-year hiatus?
Honestly, I don't think so. Still the same.
Still the same old Rey Macc.
Yeah, that's it.
Still
the same.
pushing, still going about everything you're doing. First, tell the people that are listening to you probably for the first time, who exactly is Rey Macc? What does Rey Macc do? What does Rey Macc push?
Okay, Rey Macc is a locally based Ugandan singer.
Okay.
I also do production sometimes.
He says sometimes. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes, and songwriting. So yeah, I was born in Lamore district, like that's in northern Uganda.
Yeah.
Like deep in the village.
but then you made it to be one of the people that are playing with the keys, that are playing with the music, that are playing with everything. How did you get into the music business? If we are just to kickstart, for some people that don't know, how did you get into this music thing? How did the love get to you?
Oh, actually, the love got to me from my dad.
From your dad? Your dad was into music or is into music?
No, like there's a time when he traveled to Japan.
Okay.
Then he came back with Japanese music.
Yes.
So when he goes to work and comes back home,
Yes.
he doesn't want to hear the songs from the radio.
He wants to hear them
sing them.
Okay.
So like I'm this guy in P3, P2,
Singing to your dad.
singing Japanese music to my dad. I say when he comes back from work, he just sits on the couch and just
Go on. And you kick off.
Exactly.
I like that, man. I would do that for one of my kids, man. Sing for me. Now is the time. But yes, so the love grew from there on and on and on
Yeah,
and on.
exactly.
What was the first device musically that you got for yourself?
Honestly, the first device was a computer.
A computer.
Yeah, that was the first device.
So kicking off in the music industry, you began mainly as a producer, because when you get that computer, I feel like you feel it with FL Studio, you feel it with some production.
Actually, I began as a songwriter first.
Okay.
And it was all in St. Lawrence, London College of St. Lawrence,
Yes.
where the producing part came in.
Shout out to all the St. Lawrence OBs, OGs. So many of you guys are representing in so many different fashions, man.
Exactly, man. Like so basically, if any of you guys have ever been to St. Lawrence at the Essex Boys Dormitory,
Yes. Which campus were you?
London College of St. Lawrence.
Yeah.
So there is a watching place where you can put your laptop there and then you work.
Yeah.
So there's this guy who was making beats on FL Studio.
Yeah.
Now at that time I had no computer. So like I just used to go there and be I'm like, okay, so what are you doing? So what does that do?
Yes.
What does this do?
What does this mean?
Exactly, like what does it mean? Like when you click it, what happens?
Yeah.
So I started learning from there. And then once I got my computer, I went to town to buy FL Studio. Imagine
You bought it from town.
Bro, it was some weird.
Honestly. Anyway, I feel like it was the easiest way, because where do you start from with FL,
No, honestly, I moved around asking, do you have Fruity Loops?
Yes.
Guys are like, no. Some guys sells me a CD with a cracked
Fruity Loops version.
Exactly. And at that time, I'm so bleak on PCs. I don't know how to install.
Yes, all this on the PC, yes.
With cracks. So I'm installing this and he installs the demo. Now on the demo, you can't save.
You can't. So all your work is just listen and probably create.
Exactly. So what I do is I make the beat, but when I close the project, I listen. I'm like, I did something wrong. I go back and remake the same beat again.
That's
again
more time
and again.
consuming. But I feel like that makes all that is experience that teachers and models
Exactly.
they remember that is here right now.
Exactly. That's why it's actually quite easy for me to just make a big name. I think because after remaking all those things every time, like
it becomes second nature.
Exactly.
It's 2022. It's August. If an artist came to you to make for them a bid, how long would it take you right now?
Actually, honestly, it would take me 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes. That's very.
Yeah, actually,
it's a time, man.
Actually, I have a video on YouTube. I made
Yes.
a bit in 4 minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah, 4 minutes, like a simple bit, 4 minutes.
Tell us a little bit about you and vlogging, or you and YouTube, or you and visuals. Is it something that you're doing a lot in your career, you as a person? Because you've told us about that. But one thing I've seen on your YouTube is a couple of videos of you breaking down a couple of things. Tell us a little bit about that in your life.
Honestly, I felt like that was also part of promotion for me. Like, because there are some people who may be asking, how did you make that song?
Yes.
So like, I wanted to take guys behind the scenes of how I make the beats.
Yes.
So that time I used to
the crazy boring part.
Exactly.
But you try to make it interesting.
Exactly. So that time I used to release songs every Friday.
Yeah.
Just to get guys to know,
And the
it
group
also exists.
Yes.
I see. Because I was trying to transition into an artist. I see. That's why I told you, part-time producer.
Yes.
Because I was trying to move into the artist realm. So doing that, with putting out these videos, people will actually know how I work.
Yeah.
So they will put value on your product.
Yes.
I see. Because some people believe music is just rocket science. You just go into the studio
and you add this and this and you're able to go.
So
it's very stressing in studio, man.
It's very stressing.
I've been around, some song makers, and it even gets boring to me at some point. I'm like, no,
At some point
I'll come back tomorrow. I'll come back tomorrow. You guys finish.
I've been in studio where like we go overnight.
Yeah.
And then by the time it's 5 a.m. in the morning, you are busy on the computer dozing, bro. Like I'm pressing them.
But you're dozing, but you're still pushing.
Actually, they wake you up, yo, bruh. You're recording something, man, but you're busy there dozing.
Yeah.
Bruh, like, it's a very hectic thing where, like, from there, once the sun comes out for me, I can't sleep anymore.
Yeah. You're now transitioning to another day.
Another day. So the thing is, if people know what happens behind the scenes of my music, at least they'll put some value on it. Like, as in, they'll be like, oh my God, this guy actually goes through all this.
Yes.
To give us this.
There's a process behind this. It's not a click of a finger.
No, it isn't. Plus, I think I actually did one of my videos where I did the beat, recorded the audio, all on the thing. Then it was remaining publishing and all that, because I just want to show guys behind the scenes, like how the song gets to iTunes, how the song gets to all these platforms and stuff, and the paperwork behind it, like what happens. Because I feel like artists need to know that, man. Like that's part of.
So many people are bleak about all this information.
Exactly, man. That's artist development. Like that really helps the artist, because when it comes to you signing something, you will know what's happening.
Yes.
Now you go and sign some documents, and then you realize.
You realize it's a fake deal. A year later, 6 months down the road, you read through and you're like, oh my goodness, they ripped me off.
Exactly, and all that is taught during artist development. Like you have to develop you as an artist.
Yeah, and it's very good you're talking about this education, because education is key as an artist, as a growing artist. It's very key for you to know why you're doing this, to know the reason behind whatever you're clicking. There's a lot more to chat about, and we have also a brand new track to talk about. Yeah. But tell us a little bit about any challenges you've got in your transition from being an artist, from being a producer to an artist, or any challenges in your careers yet?
Honestly, there are actually very many challenges I've faced in this transition. Okay. Because me as a producer, I used to always have this thought, like should I call it procrastinating? Like, the thing isn't good enough. Like, let me first give it some little time. Right, some little time. So basically, that habit goes into the artist. Yes. I see, like, supposed to release a song, but then you feel like, but this song, and yet your friends are busy telling you, this song is hard. Put it out, but then when you're there, you're like, no, there's something missing. Yeah. Now that's one. Then two, the hustle of getting your music in promotion. Like, I always used to ignore.
That's crazy as well.
This thing, like, as a producer, you always don't look at what happens after your song has stepped out of the studio. Exactly, like as in the marketing, promotion, and
distribution,
all that. Oh, bro, like you don't know all that, but then once you change, that's when you realize, oh, I now understand why some artists actually lose their minds, man, because this thing isn't.
it's tough. It's a different world out here.
It's tough, man. You have to put in all the time, and the thing is long term. Yeah. Like as in, it's like investing in in stocks.
Yes.
You can't keep on checking your stocks every day, like as in every day how it has gone. You withdraw your money.
Yeah.
Because you're seeing
you'll get frustrated.
You withdraw.
Yes.
So this is the thing where you put in your time and wait for the long one. Right? Like if you get a hit, so nearby, well and good, but for most of us, it takes some time to actually get there. Like it takes some time for guys to absorb your music.
Yeah.
And all that. So it's a whole, you have to be mentally prepared.
Mentally ready. And you have to be battle ready for the industry.
Exactly. There are guys who are starting and guys who are falling along the way. There are a lot.
Yeah. So a lot of them give up. I like it that you point out a couple of those things, and we're going to be building that when we come back. But for now, I want you to tell us a little bit about this song we are going to premiere tonight. We're going to play tonight.
Oh, so Stop Working My Nerves.
Stop Working My Nerves.
Exactly. Like all of us have that one guy who does some extra stuff just to rattle you. Like as in you're there, then you're having a good time and somebody just pranks. Like as in comes and pranks you, rattles you, and it's done every time where like you end up saying, bruh, stop working my nerves.
What's going on, man?
We have those guys everywhere. And I know everyone who's listening at least has some human being who was like also disturbs you. Like you feel like, bruh, I need some peace. Like I'm really stressed right now. Like, during this COVID thing, the stress from both work and also the limited money coming in because some money went. Yeah,
really scarce. And the rate of living is also going high.
Exactly, like it's going high every time. So now you have to be mentally also stable.
Yes.
But then if you are being stressed by small things,
it kills you.
Exactly. So that's why you say, bruh, stop working my nerves.
I like that stress. Stop working my nerves. We're gonna play this track and then we jump back into everything information, everything music, everything live about Rey Macc that is in studio right now. It's Radio City 97 FM. SNMS, don't touch the dial. My nerves. Adding in stress. Tell you what, 2022, very few months are remaining to end the year, and one thing I don't need is stress. I like this song coming from Rey Macc. Stop Working My Nerves is the name of the track, playing right here on Radio City 97 FM. The Saturday night mixture is in motion, is in progress. Rey Macc is in the doing. Rey Macc,
yes,
this is such a dope track, man.
Thanks, man.
I love it too, Slava.
You love it too? Yeah, I'm seeing you bopping. So when I was bopping in the chair and having a good time.
We need to do a video for this in Rey Macc.
Actually, I'm doing the video for the Afrobeat version.
So tell me about that. You have different versions. Why?
Yeah. The thing is, I really like nowadays you can have the acoustic version of things like things that people can easily go through. Yeah, digest and other. Like if you're Afrobeats guy, you will have it. But then this one is a mixture of sango and Nigerian drums, like Brazilian stuff. So basically, you're going to hear a whole different Stop Working My Nerves on that thing, and I'm also adding in some artists on it this time.
What are you looking at adding in?
Oh, that's a secret. Like you
guys can want to discuss that right now.
Exactly. So
we'll be waiting for that.
Exactly, man. Like I think because usually I send you. Actually, I normally send people records like either 2 weeks or 1 week before.
Yeah,
so
prior to the release date.
Exactly. So you guys are get familiar with the whole, so I can give you honest reviews.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Would you be okay with me writing the song?
It's okay, man. And by the way,
I'll give it a 9.
You'll give it a 9?
Let me tell you.
Why would you give it a 9?
This song should easily go viral, in my perception.
Why?
People is not gonna know. If I did a video for this song, come up with something crazy about the video of the song, I think this song is very capable of, literally being
So you think a video concept is something that is key for music as well?
Very key.
What do you think about videos and music? Do you release a lot of videos for your music?
By the way, videos, let me be honest with you. A video is a very important part of the music thing. Although I'm here to also work on those.
Yeah.
I think because yes, I also do videos for some people. Like I think you've seen some of my videos. The Pata remix.
Yeah.
You
did that? You shot that?
No, actually I had someone to shoot for me, then I edited it myself.
Yeah. So you're into video?
Yeah, exactly. I also do that as well.
Tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this dude right here is into studio. He came in with a big bag. And one thing he pulled out, I thought he was pulling out, I don't even know why. He pulled out a big old camera. This man is so into videos. He's like, man, it needs to be 4K, it needs to be all these things.
Actually, honestly, so right now what I lack is a DOP.
What's a DOP?
Director of photography.
Okay.
The guy who owns the camera. Because I can't be the guy directing and also being on the
in front of the camera.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like as in that's all I need right now, a DOP, so I can get this thing rolling.
Yes.
Because the way how I drop songs every Friday, it would also be nice if I also did with some videos.
Yes.
But then videos have this power of either breaking a song
Or making a song. Yes.
There are some songs that you might consider this song is just a regular. But once the video drops with the song, it gives you a whole perspective.
Yeah, you're like, I'm thinking twice about this song. Yes.
Exactly. So that's what I'm working on. I already have concepts.
Yes.
Right, I already have concepts. Like I already have a mood board.
Yeah, I think before you go, Binta will give you a crazy concept, like it says. Binta, you'll definitely give him that because we'll be looking forward to seeing some crazy videos from Rey Macc right
exactly.
here. Rey Macc jumping shirtless or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't imagine
shirtless
that.
until I lose weight, bro. Like once I lose weight up to like 75 kg or something, bro, I'm going to walk the Kampala streets bare-chested.
I know.
To show off, I'm like, you're a guy. They thought
This
I
is
wouldn't do
it. They thought, but here I am. Rey Macc, do you have anyone you work with? I know you're looking for a DOP, but do you have any management? Do you have any team? Do you have anyone in your squad? Do you call it probably the Rey Mackinians? I don't know. What do you call it?
Right now,
is that something like that?
Right now, what I have is family and they help out a lot. Like
Yeah.
Trendsetters is my family.
Shout out to trendsetters, man.
Exactly. So
Huge
Trendsetters
family
helps
right
me
there.
out a
Huge
lot.
push and gang. I like it.
Exactly, man. So one of the things that artists need to learn is to have people like that. People who audit you.
Yeah.
People who audit you, they're like, you said you do this thing today, but how comes you didn't do it?
So they hold you accountable.
Exactly. Like they put you in check. They're like, bro, you said you would do this, but what happened? I see.
And it's important to have people in your crowd, in your crew, doing something like
exactly. People who are very honest. People who are not yes men.
Yeah.
Because those are the guys who will hype you for failure. Like as in they will hype you, go out on stage and then
it's something different.
Hey. So like, and that's what I think artists should actually get people and get a mixing engineer.
Yeah.
Get a producer. Get a songwriter. Now, then maybe PR and all those things. But then for the music production, you need to have those guys on call. Where like, you're like, okay, bro, I need beats.
Yes, I need this.
I need this.
And I'm going to deliver.
Exactly, and they're going to deliver. So like that's one thing you need as a artist here in Uganda.
Yes.
Plus everywhere else. I think applies everywhere else.
Internationally, all over.
And also one thing that people have failed to actually understand is
what's that?
Is this thing should have actually been told to us. Like if you are doing music, it should have been told to us.
Yeah, I also feel like music knowledge. There's a certain music element that is not taught, even to DJs. Like I know so many DJs that I know we learn on the game. But personally, when I learned on the game, later on in the game, I went back to school and I did know things like keys. I got to learn more about the music. So I feel like knowledge is key.
Exactly, and not only that, by the way. Do you know one of the regrets I have the most right now is me feeling like I didn't need a job.
Okay.
Once I graduated out of campus,
yeah,
I felt like.
What did you do at campus?
I did bachelor's in industrial and fine art.
Where were you?
Macquarie University.
Yeah, he's one of the strikers. He's one of the way people. This one.
So I always like right now. I want to advise every artist.
Yeah.
If you are leaving campus and you have, because bro, I had job opportunities. I had actual people who are, bro,
come through and work.
Come through and work. But I was like,
music is my life.
Music is my life. Music is my life, and that's how things begin. By the time you know, 1 year,
boom.
Then you know, 2 years, and then after all that, and mind you, if you have to look at every artist who has actually made it in the States, they had a job somewhere. They either worked at a KFC, they either worked at a McDonald's.
Somewhere to get the money in to push the music.
Exactly, to push your music, but the things of I'll blow up tomorrow. That's the mentality that I had, which I actually wish that you didn't have young me.
Yeah.
Don't ever do that. Like as in get like a 9 to 5 to get you that money to push your what?
The music side.
Music. Because if you don't do that, how do you get your music out? Because you need money.
You get frustrated with the game.
Exactly.
Because you don't have money, because all these things are getting tricky down the road. But if you have the 9 to 5, if you had something funding,
funding
bringing some money in slowly.
Exactly. At least keeping you keeping you surviving.
Yes.
I said because of the salary man is very tricky. Like by the time you get it, mob stuff has come out.
Bills have like accumulated
and now imagine if you don't have a 9 to 5 now, like you're there saying, I'll blow up tomorrow.
And you don't blow up tomorrow because it can't happen overnight.
Exactly. So stop lying to yourselves, guys. Like like you're listening to a person who has gone through it. Stop lying to yourselves.
Yeah.
Get that 9 to 5 just to secure that bag somewhere.
Yeah.
So that you can push yourself. Yeah, that's.
Amen. I like that advice because one of my final questions was about advice, and I like that you've nailed the nail on the head right now. But also, where can guys get this song? All these media streaming platforms, these DSPs are all online. How can guys get to the song?
Yeah, actually, guys can get the song. I'm like I have the link. Like it's actually very. Or maybe just go search Rey Macc.
Yeah, with a double C.
Yeah, REY space MACC.
Yeah.
And then you will get all my records because I have quite
a whole discography right there.
Exactly.
So iTunes, Deezer, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you get your music from.
Everywhere. And I'm also making it fun in a way that I'm going to put out this song with a free verse.
With a free verse? What do you mean free verse?
Like so if you want to jump on it and spill out your guts like about what is annoying you, like stop rocking my nerves.
Yeah.
You can
about what's wrecking your nerves.
Exactly.
I like that because so it's going to turn into something like a rhythm.
Exactly. Then maybe at the end of the day I'll join them all into one.
I like that. We'll definitely be looking forward to that. 2022 is here. What's next for the rest of the year? What's happening for the rest of the year in Rey Macc's house, in Rey Macc's end?
So on Rey Macc's end, what you're going to get is I'm doing this sort of, though like people might think I'm going wild and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you know the way how Marvel releases its movies?
Yeah.
Phase 1, Phase 2, Phase 3.
Different phases, different sections.
Yeah, different phases. So I have feedback 2, because I released the first feedback.
Yeah.
And that's also another story of its own, like the first feedback. Then feedback 2 drops on that one. I'm not just set the date, but then I've set the date for Story of My Life.
Yeah.
That is September 1st.
September 1st.
Yeah, that's Story of My Life.
So in about 28 days or less,
exactly.
you're having
the Story of My
that's
Life.
dropping.
Yeah, that's the Story of My Life. And then feedback 2, because it's a very personal thing. I want guys to first listen to Story of My Life because it's an introduction to feedback 2. Like everything you get in feedback 2, you at least have a clue where this guy is coming from.
So it's a story. You're like writing a novel.
Exactly. And I only hope that Spotify didn't change these things where like it shuffles your
music and everything.
Actually, your mix where like song number 1 is a song number 5.
Yeah, it's like song number 5 or something.
Exactly, because that will mess up the whole
algorithm and the whole process that you put behind the whole songs, man. I like that, man. And thank you for dropping by tonight. I know you're an artist, producer extraordinaire as well. Everything all in one. I thank you for dropping by and thank you for dropping this song with us. We're definitely going to play it right here on SNMS, and I hope you also push it right there because the pushing game is also becoming difficult. The distribution game is tough as well.
Exactly, like as in push it. I told you as a producer, I didn't see the other side of the artists.
Yeah.
I was just there saying, the songs are moved. I didn't know what happens for those songs to
move.
I sing. So now I'm also having fun, like let me say fun, but it might not also be fun, just discovering what's happened, like discovering how to do all these things.
Yes.
Because I also have to be involved to know what happens, like which playlist to be on, which this to be on, that to be on. So all that is discovery of yourself. So in the future you don't make the same
mistakes, the same errors or anything you did before.
Exactly.
I like that, man. Always learn from past experiences and always learn from people's lives. Like Rey Macc here has a story that he told us, man. Always learn from that.
Exactly. Someone once said, a wise man learns from another man's mistakes.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I'm going to learn from a lot of Bintas. Any last shout-outs you want to send out to the people tonight?
So I've been seeing
any last words you're sending out to the people as we wrap up?
So I'll just tell people, you know what, I want you guys to join me in this journey.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Ugandan-based singer. So like, my dream is to actually have Uganda like playing all over the world. Is it like my music on the UK, in the world. So I can't do this all alone. Like I need my Ugandan people. Like I need my family, because you guys are like family. In fact, let's talk these things of Nigerians this, Nigerians that. Like as in, that's all hatred. Let's just learn from them and see how to push ourselves out there. And also, let's also note that putting fingers on people like the DJs, the media houses and all that.
I saw certain conversations pointing fingers and
exactly, like pointing fingers. Bruh, this is a big problem, like as in, it's actually not a problem, it's just you discovering how to get yourself out there to these guys.
Yeah.
Because we have to actually learn artist development. I'm also learning that. I think artist development is a very big thing that artists
and
need
it's
to learn.
crucial in an artist's life.
It's very crucial. When you look at the Remas, they have a way how they look, like you know that is Rema.
Yeah.
I see. If you look at this people did I'm feeling vibes on vibes.
Ira Star or
yeah, Ira Star, like you know, oh my god, that's like she has that style. Like there's a way how
there's a
they
branding
mold
style,
you.
yes.
Exactly, but
But I
that's
also
what
enjoyed it some this time.
yeah,
For a minute.
Yeah, maybe that, but then the thing is that they mastered the way how to mold their artists into something big, and that's all in artist development.
Yeah.
Like how you talk in public, how you do this in public.
What
Songwriting,
to say, what not to say.
Exactly, all those things. Like we actually have to embrace that, because I know when someone looks at the level you have gone to actually reach them, like they'll look at your whole background, then they'll be like, this guy has been working.
Yeah.
Like I'm seeing this brand is actually crazy. Like
Yeah.
bro,
This is good. This is
good because no one wants to put money on something that isn't being shown out there.
yes.
I see no one will put money on you when you're just there in your bedroom, sitting and making your beats, and then
No.
actually making your music and just putting it on Spotify. Then you'll be like, oh, DJs, you're not playing my music. What?
Start the blame game.
Blah, blah, start the blame game, bruh. It's all a matter of putting the extra effort to put yourself out there. Actually, let's stop blaming each other. Like this is Africa, man. Like as in, we are all family.
Yeah.
I see. We just have to find a way how to get to know how they do it, so we can also adopt it.
Yeah. I like that. Man.
Exactly. So now basically that's the advice to my fellow artists. Let's stop the things of hatred, because hatred moves nothing. Like us, like let's just show love. And then to everyone else, I really thank you guys for actually streaming my music. Like I put out a video last time of what your artist would get if you actually stream their music.
Yeah.
The more times you stream his music, the more he earns. Like
yes.
Like just have to put your songs on replay.
Yeah, it's okay when you put it on replay.
On replay, like the more times you play, like you don't need to pay actually. I hear I'm paying you for your this, for your this.
No.
You just play his music
Play the song.
consistently, like as in that will actually get him something.
And people always playing music all day, all night.
Exactly, exactly. When you look at the top 10 songs in Uganda right now, you find either one Ugandan song there. So like I feel like you also put the same energy on that one Ugandan song that you are seeing there. You also push it to number one at least.
Yeah.
because number one is a spot where people will always remember number one. I see. So if your song is number one,
people don't remember number two, number three.
So no, basically if your song is number one, bro, like you're actually giving hope. Like, oh, my song can also be what?
Number one
on the Apple.
I can make it to this.
I can make it because this guy's made it.
Yeah.
So now our Ugandans, let's just look at one Ugandan artist you see on the Apple thing. Stream his songs, songs. Let actually also be number one, and then now from there, like as things will work out. I just want to thank every fan who has actually streamed my music, because you guys have actually done wonders. And also for everyone else, bruh, like my Twitter fans, I have turned into family, because just being a follower on Instagram or Twitter isn't what I want. I want you guys to be family.
To be part of the movement, exactly. Be part of Rey Macc crew.
Exactly, be part of the Rey Macc crew, and let's do these things together, man. Like as we have a lot of music out here, which I feel like we can all be proud of when they make it out there.
Yes.
So like I just want to thank you guys a lot, and I just pray all of you are well okay when Uganda blows up.
Yeah.
Because we shall celebrate this all together.
All together.
As I might even throw a party where it's free beer for everyone.
Well, Binta will definitely love the free beer party. He definitely loves himself some free drinks, man.
You understand, totally. Uganda is actually blowing up.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're pushing the game, and I like the movement.
Because one thing you realize is almost every artist now wants to come to Uganda.
So many of them it feels like Uganda is now like a venue.
No, actually,
I saw a tweet somewhere.
Actually, we actually said that. It's the thing is, Uganda is part of it. But as in, I've been actually looking at other people's music, because I really want to borrow their styles into what
you're doing.
But very many artists, of course, want to come to Uganda because that's like the market place.
Yes.
It's like
when good consumers.
Exactly, consumers. Now let me break it down for you. So Ugandans want to blow up where? Like just give me a hint. Like, why do you think Ugandan artists want to blow up?
Of course, international.
No, I mean like as in because like when you think of the marketplace and all that, Nigerians look at Uganda as a what?
A marketplace.
A marketplace. Hmm? Then they also look at other countries, Kenya, Zambia, and all that as a marketplace. Now, us as Ugandans, me personally, my marketplace will be the UK. Because that's also where most Nigerian artists are going.
Yeah. So many of them are having shows and back-to-back things happening
in Europe.
the UK.
In Europe specifically, that's where most of that money comes in.
A lot is happening down that side.
So let's stop this mentality of, you know what, I want to blow up in Nigeria. Nigerians are looking to blow up in the UK, we are looking to blow up in
Nigeria. Crazy.
Nice thing. Yeah. So you find your way into that big market because all those guys are learning the Afrobeat thing.
Yes.
It's like
they are getting onto the Afrobeat.
Exactly. Exactly. It's a new thing. America is still trying to get, but then in Europe, they're already getting.
So we need to utilize that.
Utilize that, like push our songs to Europe or something, because bro, once those guys get to know your songs, you are almost, oh my god, you can actually book a show.
Yeah.
From just looking at your stats on the iTunes thing, like my song has like 200,000 plays in Fiji. That's
you can book a show in Fiji.
In Fiji, like
yeah,
like so.
It's crazy, but it's a good analogy to look at things as well.
Exactly, like let's just try to strive more than just Africa. Like yes, you can boom in Uganda, but what else can you do in the UK?
Strive more, think more. Always have an image or a grand. Always, actually, one of my friends was telling me, always have the grandest image of yourself.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter where if it can't fit in, someone's perception or anything. Have the grandest image of what you want to be of yourself, and you'll definitely be that. We're gonna play this song one more time. Stop working my nerves. This thing up to my hearers. Stop working my nerves. Radio City 97. Thank you for joining us, Rey Macc.
Thank you very much for having me, man, and thanks to everyone for actually being here with me. I just want you guys to join me in this process.
In the journey.
Let us do this together. Like, let us work together. There's a lot we can actually get together for this country, honestly. Yeah,
definitely. I like that, man.
Thank you guys a lot.
Stop working my nerves. It's Radio City. Remember, we're going to be jumping into more brand new music as well. Don't touch a dial. Stick around.
Rey Macc swerving on his mouth.
Stop working my nerves. Stop working my nerves. Stop working my nerves. Stop working my nerves.